Hello, I want to create a bench. Why? I don't know. I just want to sit in front of my house. Now the ordinary way to create a bench would be to go to Home Depot and buy some 2x4s, but that's lame. So I'm going to do some robbery and steal a log. Then I will cut the pieces into shape, and then from these pieces I will construct the bench. So let's do it. Since I didn't want to go to Home Depot, I had to steal the wood from a local forest. So I ventured into the forest on my bike and I found a satisfying log, but unfortunately it was still attached, so I had to cut it. So I went back home and got my car and went to the forest again with this backpack and this huge axe that made me look like a serial killer. Yeah, after that I cut the log, then I had to transport it from the site to my car, which even though it was only 600 yards was extremely hard. And after that I got the log home. Now that I got the log home, I first had to remove the bark, and after that I had to saw off the end, the ugly end, which was created by my axe chopping. This sawing off revealed the growth rings, and every time I see these growth rings on a tree, I always think, how old is the tree? How were the people when the tree was alive? Did they feel love? Did they feel hate? Why is the S&P 500 down even though it's supposed to be extremely safe and I'm losing a lot of money? Anyway, it kind of works like a bench even now, although it's kind of goofy to sit on. So if I was lazy I could end the video now, but I think I'll have to finish. Now we are moving on to the final step of the journey. I have to manufacture some sort of a plank, or at least that was my idea, from the log I prepared. And to do that I had to learn how to use a chainsaw. So I enlisted the help of my father, who showed me how to chop and cut with the chainsaw, which went about as well as you would expect from a first-time chainsaw user. It was a total disaster, so I had to change my plans a little bit. I want to only cut the tree in the middle, then flip the two sides, bolt them together and create this really rudimentary and not really well-made bench, but we live, we learn, eh? Okay, so now after all that waiting, you finally get to see my creation. Okay. Now! Yep. What were you expecting, honestly? I just stole some rock from a forest and I have no tools and... You know, but this journey kind of is a metaphorical life journey. I worked pretty hard for something and at the end, it's shit.